Kurt, we have another question here from adfreeshows.com. Slapnut Justin Bracken.
There's a lot of slap nuts.
Yeah, a lot of slap nuts. Justin's a good old slap nut. I like Justin a lot. He has lots of great questions on different shows. And he said, I know you said you've never been a politician in the locker room, Kurt, but when you came back to WWE and they gave you that GM gimmick, did you argue against it? If not, do you think it would have gone anywhere if you did? Or would have Vince just said, God damn, pal, you're my GM?
Well, Vince would have probably said that. But for me, at that particular time when I went back to the WWE, you can't forget, I left the WWE in 2006. I spent 11 years in TNA. Came back to WWE. I was at the age of 48. That's not exactly a spring chicken. So when you come back to the WWE, that late in your career, and they offer you the GM role, you better freaking take it. You don't have any other options. You know, what they did promise me at that time, doing the Hall of Fame, being the GM, and then wrestling. And that's what I did in that particular order. I wish I would have been different. I wish I would have wrestled first, did the GM role, and then the Hall of Fame third. But it wasn't in the cards for me because Vince McMahon, I believe, he forgave me for leaving the company, but
yeah,
I'll forget.
I mean, at this point, Kurt would have taken the damn assistant to the GM role. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
That's what we're.
Hey, I just want to go back to WWE for the fans. That's all I want to do. I want to go back and retire to say thank you to the WWE universe. That's the only reason I wanted to go back.
And we're so grateful that you did, Kurt. Seriously.
Thanks.
Yep. Adfreeshows.com top guy Brian Haremza asks, did Kurt watch any of the NCAA wrestling championships? And if so, other than Gable Steveson, was there someone that caught your eye and that you enjoyed watching?
You know what? The NCAAs this year was incredible. Some of these guys are such good athletes. It's like this new type of training, you know, the core training and all the parkour training and all these crazy stuff that they do now. It's made them into a lot better athletes than we were in our younger days.
Yeah.
But you know, I was watching and I saw a kid that caught my eye. He was from Penn State. He was a 197 pounder. He won the NCAA Division I championships. His name was Max Dean. I think he would have the ability to cross over to WWE. I would like to see that if that's possible.
Guys, Max Dean, do your homework, look him up. And you heard it here first on the Kurt Angle Show when he comes a big star one day. So there you go.
And I know my stars.
That's right. He does. He knows his stars. And so, no, that's cool, man. And you never know what could happen. And one day, guys could say, hey, I remember when Kurt Angle spotted him. And then there's a wrestling company that's going to be like, we need to hire Kurt Angle as a consultant. This guy can pick some talents. There you go. Hey, that's
probably not going to happen. But
that's what Gerald Briscoe did for many years, you know.
You're right. You're right. He recruited quite a bit.
Yeah. So there you go.